is ESPN on ABC.
It's going to take everything. Everyone for 4 quarters.
Oregon State's a tough football team, but we also believe in who we are.
It's the 2-6 takeover, baby.
Big game, big stage. That's what you want to play in November.
It's really loud. I don't think I've been anywhere else louder. We want to push each other each and every play. You know, you got to make it count.
The fighting us better than the fighting them.
I'm very excited to show the nation, what we're made of.
To not hear that chainsaw would mean everything to me.
In the cold November rain, nothing lasts forever, including ancient rivalries. But we've got tonight in Corvallis, and the buzz, pun intended, is enormous. And the Beavers are very hard to beat here. The first ever top 10 collision between Oregon State and Washington. All kinds of plot lines and high stakes involved tonight. Welcome to Saturday Night Football on ABC, presented by Capital One, and this presentation of the Pac-12 on ESPN. The final Pac-12 game here in Reser Stadium. It's small, but it's raucous. Good to be here in the chainsaws all night. Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, Holly Rowe joins us. The first guy in history to begin the day in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and then up in Corvallis. You got here just in time, by the way, for a good one.
Glad to be here. This will be a
first time, right?
First time for me to ever. I've been in a lot of stadiums. First time to have a chance to call. I know you've done some games in here on Thursday night. Saw a big upset one night when USC got knocked off to being the #1 team. So a lot of excitement. A lot of people have been pointing to this game as a big obstacle for Washington.
And the Beavers not merely a spoiler, very much alive in the Pac-12 race. We'll detail that. Michael Penix, meanwhile, high stakes for his Heisman chances. Can he conquer a very aggressive defense and some elements tonight? He feels comfortable throwing in the rain. Another superb season. He's got the full complement of weapons at his disposal tonight.
Yeah, and one of the things about him is he has big hands, which allows him to be able to handle football in these kind of conditions. Just talking with his coaches in the hallway, they said, listen, in Mormux, he could not have been any better. So that's good news for him with the rain. And the fact that he has his full complement, don't forget about Dylan Johnson in the backfield. These last couple weeks, you and I saw him at a Coliseum against SC a couple weeks ago. This is a balanced attack. If you're just worried about those weapons on the perimeter, be careful because they can run the football too.
Well, Jonathan Smith and the Beavers like their chances. They got a very physical offensive line. That's kind of the personality of the team. And DJ Uiagalelei is playing very efficient. He's in the kind of offense he wanted to be since leaving Clemson. It's pro style, and he's taking care of business.
Well, this is why he came here, for this opportunity. And instead of Clemson, where he was the offense, they asked him to throw it so many times in more of an up-tempo spread approach. This is more of an old school, like you said, an NFL style where they're going to win the line of scrimmage. They're going to run downhill, and he's a complement with his play-action pass, and they put the ball downfield. This is not old school grind it out. With DJ in there and the receivers he has, they do a good job of running and then taking shots downfield.
Defensive backfields for both sides are depleted. Injuries that we'll detail that could affect how this game unfolds. But if you haven't seen a game from Reser Stadium before, buckle up. It's fun. And per capita, it's really, really loud. I hope you don't mind chainsaws or rainy weather. Washington, Oregon State coming up.
The Nissan pregame drive is next, after this message and a word from our ABC stations.